How's everything going, guys? How's it going? I am Guenter. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing another Caddicarus video. This is a one that I did in 2016. The reason why I'm doing this one is because I don't think I've seen it. And here is why. Because whenever I do a video, I'd either like it or dislike it. This hasn't got a mark on it, which means I've not seen it. I normally mark the video either like or dislike, then I know I've seen it. I haven't seen this one. This was his video that I did for Halloween in 2016, and it is the top 10 scariest moments in non-horror games. So yeah. So I thought, well, it's a Caddicarus video. I haven't done Caddicarus for a while. I've mainly been doing some of his older ones. I've only done 3 since the reboot. So I thought this would be a good 4th one, and also it coincide with the other top 10 that I've done. I did top 11 Simpsons Halloween episodes. Okay, so I just want to say thank you for everyone that's been checking out my content. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you ever so much. The Scott the Woz video that I did, the newest one he did on game prices, has actually done pretty well. It's probably the best video I've done in as a viewership wise in about 4 months, I'd say. I nearly said 6. So I hope you guys are well. Let me know in the comments below. Give me some videos you want me to do. I've had people asking me to react to people. I had one guy asking me to react to a French YouTuber. I don't speak French. And I'm not going to watch a video with subtitles because it's going to be awful. So I do want to do some other videos, but I do going to suggest that I want to try and keep the video no more than 40-45 minutes because I need to manage my time a bit better, because in a couple of weeks' time, over in Guenter Plays, description below, I'm going to start doing some more Let's Play videos, and that. Also, speaking of Let's Plays and gaming, I apologise for no stream last Wednesday. Wednesday. I was supposed to stream on Wednesday, but what happened is my son hasn't been sleeping very well, and I've basically me and my wife have had 2 really bad nights sleep, so we end up cancelling the stream in the middle of the week. He's got slightly better over the last couple of days, but I didn't want to rush anything. So if you guys are looking after yourselves, let me know what you guys have been up to. I just noticed my eyes look really fucking blue today. I've only just noticed. I've just seen it because fucking my eyes look really blue. They don't normally look that bright, do they? I think it's because of the RGB on my phone. It's like proper brightening my eyes up. So, shall we get on the video, guys? This reminds me of that song, Behind Blue Eyes. But fucking great song, that. So, top 10 scariest moments in non-horror games by Caddicarus from 2016. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh god, this was the hidden block era.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people, and oh, what's that? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yes, okay, I see. Yeah, let's just keep looking. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's great. Oh, fantastic. It's a very good thing I actually.
That music. Oh, where's that from? Mario Sunshine.
You looked outside just then because I had to go and check that it was still October in the sky and therefore still. So
I know he hasn't uploaded, as me recording this, I'm recording this a couple of days before, he hasn't uploaded a video yet. I'm hoping he does like a Month for Terror or a Halloween episode for this year. But I think he's got too much on right now, Caddy. So I hope Caddy's alright. I know he's been going through a lot. The last year and a half has been really hard on him. So keep your chin up, Caddy.
I know that this is very spooky lighting and everything, but how about we actually go somewhere more spooky, eh? Ooh. That's spooky. Was that unexpected? Did that shock you?
No.
Well, you better prepare yourself then, because these following 10 moments in non-horror games also surprised me as much as I just surprised you then. Yeah, 1 game per franchise. Please keep in mind this is my list. Be aware of spoilers. And also, I do count games with horror elements in them. But
right, remember that, guys. Spoilers. If you haven't played any of these games, back out.
Not strict horror games that are deliberately going out to scare you. And let me tell you, if you thought this transition was spooky, oh, you aren't ready for these things. No, you better turn back now.
Iron Sand, a roguelike co-op shooter. Interesting.
To start off, I figured I'd go with
Dark Souls. I know Dark Souls is not a horror game, but the atmosphere of Dark Souls is I find it quite dark. I don't own any of the Dark Souls. Actually, I think I do. I think on my Xbox account, on Games with Gold, I own Dark Souls 1. I think they gave number 1 away for Games with Gold about 8 years ago. It was fucking years ago. Was it? Yeah, I think it was years aago.
the most horror-y, elementy game I could muster out of the following for this list, Dark Souls. This is one of my favorite games ever made, and the way it uses nothing but oppressive atmosphere and brutal gameplay mechanics often turns it into a game that scares me more often than most modern survival horror. But after playing through Bloodborne, loving it, and so returning to Souls to see what I missed out on, I thought it would just be a fantasy action RPG that was very hard, so I wasn't expecting to be scared as I was at all in many places such as the Depths, Blight Town, Sen's Fortress, and New Londo Ruins. But with those areas, including the bosses, it wasn't more for fear of being scared and not wanting to keep playing, but fear of loss against impossible odds and worrying incessantly about losing everything from my soul count while getting lost on my way to the next bonfire or shortcut. However, when I got to the Tomb of the Giants, I had to Amazon Prime 20 packs of new pads for instant next day delivery because holy shit, this area was outright scary. It's not too big and not too hard to navigate and learn the design with once you realize which areas you can skip to get to the next boss, but for the moments that you don't know, fuck me. This is the darkest area in the whole game, forcing you to forego a shield for the skull lantern just so that you can see. And even if you have the right sorceries or the sunlight maggot headpiece, it's still dangerously dark, and it houses some of the most intimidating and difficult enemies in the game. And I never really found skeletons scary whatsoever until I played this game, especially in the Tomb of the Giants. Look at their size and how much they can hurt you. Look at these deformed dog-like variants. They're horrifying, and all they do is stand there and wait for you to walk right into them so that they can pounce and slaughter you.
The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Right, listen, I've never played Dark Souls. If you haven't played Dark Souls, is he right on that? Because I'm not 100%, like I said, I've not played Dark Souls. I won't be doing a Let's Play on it. I've already announced 2 already over on my gaming channel. On the 27th of October, Mondays, I'm going to be uploading Scarlet Nexus. Wednesdays, I'm doing Borderlands. Okay? So, and then Friday, we'll get on to Friday in a minute. Not in a minute. Okay, I'll just continue.
When I was requested to cover number 9 for a video a while back, I heard it was one of the weirdest PS1 games ever made. In fact, it was one of the many reasons I was excited to play it. But while playing LSD Dream Emulator, did I think I was expecting to be scared with a dark-coated figure constantly stalking me, shit flying at me everywhere, and these things lurking around every corner ready to play patty cake with their dear old daddy? Not at all, but luckily the game was more weird than scary, so I still remained relatively calm and zoned out while playing it. So this means I was not prepared, I repeat, not prepared at all for the shit I'd see when I had my first few...
You could probably green screen that, couldn't you? How green that is. You could probably green screen that out and have that just floating on across the screen.
Bad trips. And what did I see on some of those? Well...
What the fuck? That's probably some developer's daughter or wife. That's well weird. What the fuck? That's me after 5 coffees.
What is that?
Open an award-winning ISA today in under 15 minutes.
AJ Bell. A prebiotic for dogs. I paused that a weird moment.
What the fuck even is this?
Another game that isn't horror but definitely featuring horror elements, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, is actually one of my favorite games ever. Now that I think about it, I don't know how I'd categorize this actually. It's an exploration, walking, artsy, puzzle, ghost story, mystery, detective, atmospheric, culty game. I don't know. All things considered, I guess that makes it an explore, walk, artist, ghost story, detect, atmospheric, culty game. Look, I don't know. I don't make up the rules. The game's a fucking idiot. But yes, Ethan Carter is in essence a detective story about a guy looking for, big shocker, Ethan Carter.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just spoiled the whole story.
Yeah, imagine if like, why did you tell me that for? It's in the title. That's like playing a football game and complaining, because you could tell me play football in this, but it's got football in the title.
As he walks around looking at evidence, piecing ghost reconstructions and memories together, and ultimately finding out what happened and what went on with Ethan. And it definitely has an unsettling and brooding atmosphere from start to end.
It's got a very brooding atmosphere. I said another game that Caddy's talking about that I've not fucking played yet.
Beautiful scenery to complement it, but when the game decides to throw you deep into a dark and sinister mind looking for clues, only to throw this guy at your face for literally no reason at all other than to make you shit your pants, I actually nearly stopped playing. It shocked me so much. Luckily, it only lasts for a few minutes and then nothing like that happens again, but Jesus! This literally happens out of nowhere, and for such a Zen-like game in the beginning, it was a very mean trick. I still love you, though. Number 7 goes to Oddworld Abe's Exodus, and specifically the intro FMV. As a fan of Oddworld and its twisted
never played Abe's Exodus, but I have played Stranger's Raft. Yeah, Stranger's Raft. That's a fucking great game, actually. I really enjoyed Stranger's Raft when I played it. Really enjoyed it. I've got the HD remaster on Steam, and yeah, I love Oddworld Stranger's Raft. Abe's Odyssey, the other Oddworld games, not played them, but I have played Stranger's Wrath. That was a good game.
Grotesque imagery. I figured I'd seen it all as a kid when I played Abe's Odyssey. The worst thing that happens in that game, I would say, for shock value alone, is seeing the Madoc Pop poster for a second. And other than that, the gameplay is tense, but it's never really scary. But then the direct expansion to the original story, Abe's Exodus, decided to crank it up a notch by literally saying to you at the very beginning,
Hey, yo, we heard you liked our game, and that's good, and yes, it does have dark things, but at least it's still suitable for kids from 11 years old, so come with us and follow your cute little baby Abe with his cute little voice as he tells you another story about slaves that have their eyes stitched shut!
I just realised I'm outdoors. Why am I even pretending to react to a TV?
yes, as a kid especially.
Yeah, it's a bit random, Caddy.
Actually, this shit was horrifying and totally unexpected. I know that Abe has his lips partly stitched shut, but I gotta be honest, I think they actually make him look kinda cute, and they're only partly stitched shut. But imagine for a second having your eyes stitched shut completely, with a needle and thread piercing their way and running through the exposed flesh to close them up. Ugh, this game was 11+. And as a kid, like I said, I loved Abe and his cuteness, and I wanted to see what other...
So if that game was released now, with today's modern scheming, because it's different now. It's now PEGI, P-E-G-I do it. So the rating for our games now are 3, 7, 12, 15, 18. So this would be 12 now.
The horror adventure I'd be helping him out with, and I just wasn't expecting Oddworld to take a much blunter and horrific body horror approach this early on to the series, especially when the rest of the game is a to-be-expected Oddworld affair. This shit was dark, I never recovered from it, and for that I say fuck you. To the legendary Limitless National Lang. I'm sure people could argue that Bioshock 1 is kind of a horror game, but I wouldn't say so at all. It certainly tries to shock you and unsettle you constantly with the distant ramblings of drugged-up mutant people trying to kill you, a few parts where everything goes dark and then forces you to stay alert in an ambush when the lights return, excessive violence, and ultra-grim themes of the plot and the characters. But apart from a couple of horror elements in the game, at its core, it's an explorative and unique atmospheric FPS with fucking tons of depth in its presentation, combat, and story.
I completely agree. Because... do you know I just mentioned about a Let's Play on a Friday? I might as well say it, I'm doing Bioshock. I'm actually going through Bioshock from start to finish. Spoilers. It only took me 2 days to finish it. Sorry, 3 days. Because I had to look after my son and stuff. It literally only took me 3 days to finish it from start to finish and get all the little sisters. It literally only took me about 5.5 hours. I've already finished it. Episode 1 debuts on Halloween. Do check out on Guenter Plays, description below.
And there's nothing you wouldn't expect from its themes of drug addiction and child abduction in the context of the city of Rapture itself. It rarely surprises you with the moments it tries to unsettle you with, like with Dr. Steinman's clinic, for instance. What the hell do you expect a drugged up, insane doctor to do with his patients? It's endlessly creepy, yes, but I wouldn't say so horrifying that you can't continue playing. However, when you first enter Painless Dental in Bioshock 1, watch the screen mist up in Bioshock 1, then see a corpse randomly appear on a chair in Bioshock 1, then go over to this desk in the corner of the room in Bioshock 1 and pick up a new tonic and audio diary in Bioshock 1, and then see this happen. That was the absolute biggest jump scare and most unexpected thing I've ever seen in a game in my life. Seconded only to PT, I guess, but PT was already an all-out horror game. And yes, in Bioshock, I was on edge from the beginning, and I still didn't see this coming. It caught me that off guard and scared me that much that I never fucking forgot it. It's one of the most memorable parts of the game. And the best thing about it is how subtle it is, and how it jumps out at you only when you decide to make it happen after you assume everything is in a calm state. And the guy doesn't even jump you, he was just behind you, breathing down your neck. It's ingenious, and it's easily the scariest entire bit of the original Bioshock.
Yeah, I completely agree 100%. Like I said, I've just announced it. I'm doing a Let's Play on it. I've already finished it from start to finish. And it is an atmosphere. It is, for me, when it comes with first-person shooters, it's in my top 3 of all time. If you haven't played Bioshock 1, you must play it. If you want to play it, get the collection. As for the other Bioshock games, Bioshock 2... I've only finished once, and that was in 2011. I did that in 2011, and then I finished Bioshock Infinite when it first came out in 2013. So, second game in Infinite, I've only finished once. The first game, I think I finished about 6-7 times. I love the original Bioshock. I might go through number 2 as well, do number 1 and number 2 back to back. But I haven't quite decided on that yet. So, and anyway, guys, if I do the second game, you probably won't see it till like January. So, because I'm only posting 1 video a week. So, you don't forget for Halloween, guys, is the first episode of that, October 31st. Do check it. Guenter plays 6 PM United Kingdom time.
Number 5 goes to a game called Sherlock Holmes Nemesis, a game which I've never played and probably never will because of this infamous clip on YouTube of an exploit with the game that allows your dear companion Watson to teleport around in the most eerie and uncomfortable way imaginable. I'm not even going to pretend that I know this isn't a non-horror game. I don't know, but how scary could Sherlock be, really? Okay, that's pretty terrifying, but still, this game doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, every time you turn around, fucking Watson's right behind you.
But the fact that the developers didn't program a fucking walk cycle for Watson means that with the correct music, some of the most hair-raising and alarming gameplay can evolve from such a simple, forgotten element. Because Watson still needs to be with you, so how does he do that if he can't walk?
Oh, fucking hell.
And in this trailer for Crimes and Punishments, it was even redone, and it's just as harrowing. I highly recommend you watch it.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Number 4 is from...
Mario?
The Acrobat Studio is all new, or PDF spaces with AI.
Oh, better... Mario? Fucking, that literally, like, when Watson appeared right there, it fucking made me jump.
Mario? What the fuck, Mario? You're not scary. Oh God, no, stop it, Mario. No, I'm sorry, Mario. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean that. Stop, I said you're not. Okay, to be honest, there are a few things that Mario could apply to on this list because who the hell expects anything even slightly scary from a portly Italian plumber with a red hat with his initials on it, self-righteous fuck. But it does have its moments like the piano in Super Mario 64 that honestly never bothered me that much.
No.
The Hell Valley sky trees in Galaxy 2 constantly staring at you. And yep, that happened and it needs to crawl back to the blood-curdling bowels of hell. But if you ask me, the thing that takes the cake by a mile is in Super Paper Mario. In fact, this game is so deceptively cute that even that music I used during the LSD montage, that's actually from Super Paper Mario, if you can believe that. And yeah, the story is about the end of the world and everything, but there's also Peach and Bowser getting married, colourful landscapes.
Super Paper Mario, is that the Wii one? I think that's the Wii one. The only one I've played, but I never went from start. I never finished it from start to finish. Was Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. And I think, if I remember correctly, that game's actually really fucking expensive. I think it's like, last time I checked, that game was like, here in the UK it's like £1,000. Not £1,000, £100. Last time I checked. I would check, but my phone's deciding to basically completely lag and it's doing my head in. Paper Mario GameCube. I've got... What the... My phone's lagging. I don't know why. It just happens sometimes with my phone. My phone just lags half the time. It's like, what are you doing?
Funny little jokes, cute little mechanics, and even an adorable evil character called Mimi that changes outfits in every scene that she's in and has a very short temper. Gee, I hope she doesn't lose her temper so much that her entire head flips around and jars left and right irregularly while emitting a large amount of ear-shattering bone cracks until spider legs grow out of the top of her head and then she slinks around with her body hanging from a central nervous system of hate. I sure hope she doesn't do that. What's this game rated again? No, I wanted to see the age rating of this game, not how many years of therapy I'd need after seeing this bollocks. Let me take you back to the 90s.
God, who gets that excited over Yu-Gi-Oh? If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I'm not mocking you. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't really. I tried to get into it in college. Huh. Well, that's dropped. Last time I checked, Paper Mario was like a £100 game. Don't get the re-released it on Switch. It's now dropped to a £60 game. So it's gone from 100 down to 60 in value.
It's a time of Vanilla Ice, Moon Shoes, Pauly Shore, Soul Patches. You like the Spice Girls, you like playing on your PS1, you like making money selling McPizzas with a side order of extra new Coke.
New Coke was 80s, Doug, not 90s. And McDonald's Pizza was 90s as well. 80s as well.
And so you decide to buy a game with the Spice Girls in it called Spice World. Well, fucking A! I can't wait to see what this game's all about. Let's play the game already. Oh my god! Fuck! My god, what's happened to her? Why? Why do they do this to you, baby? You're gonna hate me! Back to the 90s again. You decide to step away from the PlayStation because it's had one too many drinks, and now you're playing the Nintendo 64 as you sit back and enjoy
Ocarina! Scariest moment in Ocarina. For me, it's the Re-Deads. You'd be like walking around and you just go. Not as fun, not as scary as the Wind Waker ones though. When you'd be walking around, they'll just go.
The most critically praised games of all time at its release, despite me liking the game a lot but not really agreeing with the best game ever title at all, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh, that's controversial, Caddy.
And what's even better is that it's an E for everyone game. Perfect, anybody can play it.
Shadow Temple? It's either going to be Shadow Temple or Bottom of the Well, one or the other.
And it's from the Zelda series, right? That bouncy, colourful and lively adventure series with awesome music, cool weapons, cool dungeons and cool bosses as you help Link save the world. Awesome! I can't wait to explore the land of Hyrule in beautiful, handsome, alluring 3D. What's this silly little thing hiding down here? Oh.
Dead Hand.
Oh, how sweet. It's like little hand plants in the pretty land of Nintendo's Legend of Zelda.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Yeah. Dead Hands.
Just gonna cut them down here and put them in a bouquet and send them to my true love. Oh my god, no, what's this? What's going on? What are you doing? I was not ready for this. My pants were not ready to be shat right now. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, stop! He's penetrating dick hands! Those brushes! He's horrifying! They're playing video games again! And with that, Ocarina of Time became the best video game ever made. Wait, why is this E for everyone again? Does that mean that there are things in this game that will eat everyone? Because, yeah, look at him.
Yeah, here's the thing. I love Ocarina of Time. Also, for a kid, Shadow Temple was very intimidating as a kid, and that's why that is actually supposed to be the last dungeon. I didn't even know that. All this time when I've been playing Ocarina, I go, you do Shadow first, and then Spirit, and then it blew my mind when someone said that when you do speed runs, Spirit's first, because when you go out of Lake Hylia, Gerudo's closer, so you go to Gerudo, do Spirit, then you walk to Kakariko, do the Shadow Temple, beat Bongo Bongo, and then you go to Ganon.
Okay, just look at this.
I know what it is. I know exactly what he's on about before we even play it. So, on Echo the Dolphin, you'd be like swimming around, and then you jump up in the air, and then this giant vortex sucks all the life out of the water. Yeah, and then when you're walking around, there's literally nothing left.
It's a game about a dolphin called Echo. Do I like this game? Honestly, not really. I think it controls extremely wonky, enemies are way too overpowered for your own maneuverability, and some stages aren't even that much fun whatsoever with little to no checkpoints or save system. But you can't deny that if you like dolphins, you want to try this out. I like dolphins, so I decided to try it out, and the real question is, how the fuck could this have anything frightening in it? Well, I mean, the deeper under the ocean you go, the more evil the music swells to make you feel like you're descending into giant crab hell, but overall, it's a game about a dolphin that has to swim, jump around, solve puzzles, and save his friends. Pretty basic stuff, but what do you save your friends from? Well, after completing an innocent intro mission from a friend challenging you to a jump height contest, you do just that, having a ball, and then... Just from this intro, I was stupefied. The sudden shift of mood was so jarring and unexpected to me that I didn't think it would get any worse, but oh man, I was wrong.
Yeah, I was right. That, as a kid, that mortified me. So yeah, I agree with Caddy on that, 100%, actually.
Since I didn't really like playing the game, I decided to look up the ending, and then what the actual fuck is that thing doing in a game about a bubbly whittle dolphin blowhole, and why can I knock its fucking jaw off? I don't care who you are or what you get out of your video games, but this box art and this face with a game about a dolphin saving his friends did not need HR Geiger anywhere near it. The HR in this case standing for Hellish Rim Job, because what else could have been happening to the poor sod for him or her to think any of this was a good idea on the Sega Genesis with a game about a cute dolphin with stars on its head? I don't know, but all they accomplished was making the #1 spot on my list of...
Yeah, do you know they're actually planning to reboot Echo? There's an Echo the Dolphin reboot being planned. An open world Echo the Dolphin game. Like, because I remember a couple of years ago, Sega announced 6 reboots. Only one's come out so far, and that's Shinobi. The other 5, non-existent. No gameplay, no nothing. I reckon they're stuck in development hell.
Scariest moments in non-horror games that left me totally and utterly speechless.
Well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Yes, I think so. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you had a lot of fun. If you didn't have a lot of fun, then please comment below about your moments in non-horror games that scared you, if you didn't get scared by any.
Yeah, let me know in the comments. Do exactly the same on mine, guys. Let me know... give me your top 3, top 5 scary moments in non-horror games. Put it in the description below.
Yeah, my ones, because I think that would be a lot of fun.
Got you, didn't I? I bet you didn't see that coming. I bet you weren't expecting that in a video that wasn't gonna scare you, yeah? Like the things I just talked about in this video. Oh, it's okay. You can admit you were scared. Don't pretend to be brave. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's just us here. It's absolutely... What the fuck was that? Shit, fucking... Oh shit, I'm not scared, no. I'm not scared, no. It's okay to pretend that you're scared, no. I'm not scared, I'm not running because I'm scared.
He's in a graveyard, isn't he?
If it's your birthday and I'm watching this video, happy freaking birthday to you. And please remember to stay.
With my Philips Lush.
What is that? Annie, did you just see that?
See what? See what? Oh, see what?
Stay tuned for a very spooky story, because first...
Subscribe. Scary boyfriend in the scary car going through scary town.
Scary town.
Scary.
I actually kind of think I know where he lives. I think he used to live in Cambridge. I think.
Hey, Handy, have you heard the one about the phantom, the phantom road sign ghost?
No.
Haven't you?
No.
Well, one day there was a road sign that fell over and killed someone, and that person's soul got stuck in the road sign.
You made this up, didn't you?
No.
Yes,
it's
yes,
true.
You did.
Anyway, so this person got stuck in the road sign, and the road sign it's not here yet. It's coming up.
Okay.
But when it does come up, you'll see that sometimes at exactly this time, so 9:25 on Tuesdays, the phantom road sign ghost reappears, coming up to this roundabout here. You need to catch it on film just in case we see it. Oh no, it's there. You see the directional sign, the white one? Oh my god, look, the phantom is here. Oh, he's everywhere, look.
You're such a dick.
So what he was doing, he was shining a light on the road sign. So it looked like it was flashing. So, right. So, another Caddicarus video for you guys. So let me know what your favourite non-horror moments are in gaming. And I'll be back with a, well, I've got a Twitch stream penciled in for tomorrow, Sunday, 3 till 6. And then my next reaction video will be on Tuesday. So until then, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Peace. Bye bye.